if you are watching this video and you're thinking, oh, I'm just going to watch just a few seconds of that video and then I'm going to leave, I have just one thing to say to you. Please don't leave. Come on, what to the end? You never know what you will find. Anyway, welcome to new subscribers. That is those that have not subscribed before and are ready to subscribe now. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much. Thank you. You are amazing. I mean, seriously. Welcome. My name is Tola. You know, why does it feel so weird to say my own name? We should always say things with boldness, like, hello, my name is 𝙍𝙬𝙖𝙨. Welcome to my channel. Hi there. Are you 17 years or above? Well, congratulations. You are now an adult. I know. Shocking, right? I will tell you from my few days at being an adult. Few weeks I've been an adult. All right, a few years I've been an adult. Oh, calm down. Jeez. Being an adult is extremely annoying and stressful. There are so many annoying things about being an adult. And let me just warn you, there are plenty.
Just 10.
Like several.
It's just 10.
So much.
Guy, 10.
To make this video more interesting, I'm going to try to do a hoodie transition. Let's hope it works. Obviously, the first step will be to wear the hoodie. Okay, now that I've gotten my hoodie on, we'll start talking about our number one. Having to spend my own money. That's basically having to pay the bills with my own money. I cannot explain to you how horrific that is. How much I did not anticipate such a thing happening. I just became an adult and I found out there are bills to pay and no one's going to give you the money. People paying for the things I need while I waste my money on things I want. That is the dream. In fact, if other people can waste their money on things I want, I won't mind. That's how we roll, man. This is one of the reasons why I'm like on the fence with all these ASU, SANU, NASU, federal government, university resumption issue. My daddy's money is still very, very sweet, I beg. And this one that my old man is saying that once I get a job, he will not give me money again. Yeah, so I feel like saying things like, oh yeah, we die here. Maybe when I get job, I don't get job, none here. When I was a child, I always thought I was going to spend my dad's money forever. Childhood dreams, and it's actually quite ironic that I also wanted to grow up fast, so I'll be the one controlling the money bag. I just didn't realize that money bag has to be mine. But like, honestly, oh guys, like, who knew you actually have to work for your money? You actually have to work for the money before you can call it my money. Before you can put that article "my" on it, you actually have to have worked for it. Isn't that so unbelievable? Hoodie time.
Don't say hoodie time. Just do the transition like a normal person.
Having to work for my own money is one thing, but imagine having to work at all. Like, please, who came up with this whole concept of working in the first place? How on earth does having to work or adults having to work help us in any sense of the word? When I was younger, it was always so easy to get out of house chores. I would just basically act like a child. When maybe your mommy or your elder sister, I have an elder sister and a mommy. I don't know why I had to tell you that. Anyway, when they call you out, okay, come and sweep the front of the house, and then you basically be a child, carry your broom, you know, they'll be sweeping it, ding, 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 and then they'll be complaining, why are you sweeping like that? Sweep it with the side of the broom, blah, 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 blah. When they get frustrated, they'll collect it from you and do what? Sweep it themselves.
I am the one, the way you turn them.
Exactly. But now, it's all, you're an adult, you should already know how to sweep. Oh, let me just turn into a motivational speaker and tell you, choose a career you love, and then you will not work even for a day. Being hardworking is hard though. The fact that we have to now work hard for long hours is another thing. In fact, there was one time I did an internship for a few weeks with a company where they had to come to work by 8, as early as 8 a.m. sometimes even earlier, and you can't leave anytime later than 6. Like, that is
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 hours years of working hard. 𝙍𝙬𝙖𝙨. Oh.
This my recently just became an adult like a few years ago brain does not understand.
Please don't say it. Please don't say it. Please don't say it. Please don't say it.
Really, nigga?
No, another one is the fact that you actually have responsibilities now as an adult. Who knew? Being a child, I never had to think for myself to that extent. Making decisions in my house was basically, what are you going to eat today? Rice or Indomie? And most times, it's mommy that decides what we want to eat in the end. It's usually amala. Basically, all we had to do was eat, sleep, go to school if you're at that age, and play around. You actually have to think for yourself now as an adult. Do you know how hard that is? First of all, you have to think. Then you have to think for yourself. There's so many things to do already. And even in public, you have to be responsible even in public. So that means that if I'm walking on the street and I'm eating puff-puff and my puff-puff just falls down suddenly, I cannot do the absolutely normal thing, pick it up, dust it up and throw it in my mouth. No, I have to be adult and leave it there, wasting several 10 nairas. Several. You also have to say the right things in public. In other words, when someone is speaking to you and their mouth is smelling, you cannot say, your mouth is smelling, basically. Suddenly, everybody has this weird thing called feelings now, and we have to care about those feelings. I am as shocked as you are. You actually have to take responsibilities for your action. Like, wow. Who knew that as an adult, there are actually consequences for my actions? What? So, what you're saying now is no one can come and be like, okay, ọmọdé ló ń ṣe o, ẹ fi lẹ̀ o, kò ní ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́, all those kind of stuff. Nobody's going to come and say that for me again. That's very disappointing, honestly.
You cannot even watch cartoons in peace anymore. Like, there's always going to be one, let's say, weird character. There's always going to be one weird character that will come and be saying, why are you watching cartoon? Cartoon is for children. Oh, no. This is all becoming of an adult. You have to be more mature. Story. Please, mind your business. Let people watch whatever they want. It's not a big deal. It's not etching inside your eyes. And if it's etching inside your eyes, pluck it out. Don't say the back with your eyes.
I hope that's not heresy, Sha. Well, honestly, for me, I don't think there's any movie type or genre or whatsoever that I don't watch. I watch all of them. I watch anime. I love anime. I watch K-drama. I watch Bollywood. I watch American movies. I watch action. I watch rom-com. I watch romance, historical, thriller, crime. There's just one that I don't watch, and that is horror. And that's because, please, I like sleep. And yet, with me not watching horror, you don't see me going, oh, why are you watching horror? You must be a psychopathic cow something. You must have a psychological problem. You must be demonic or something like that. No! I carry this my nose. I am putting this on my own business. And I leave it there.
Don't let anybody control you. No shame.
Then you actually have to act like an adult. I think there's someone or a group of people out there that have been writing the textbook on how to act like an adult so that people actually believe you are one, and they are failing. You know why? Because it's so vague and so complicated and so multiple loss. Multiple loss. Is that right? I'm going to use it. I'm sticking with it. Multiplos. Honestly, I don't even understand this notion of a fixed notion of how a certain set of people or a certain group of people should act. Like, oh, you're an adult, you have to behave like this. You're a teenager, you have to behave like this. You're a girl, you have to behave like this. You're a child, you have to behave like this. You're a boy, you have to behave like this. You're a Yoruba, you have to behave like this. You're Igbo, you're American, you are British. I don't know, you have to behave. So don't you guys get tired of it? Like, is it not annoying to you, Ning? And worst part is every single person has their own personal definition or their own personal textbook on how every other person or every set of person is supposed to act. And every definition is different. So you just get confused and it gets jumbled. Frankly, everybody is immature in somebody's eyes. I think we should just let people be themselves and like accept them as they are. We're always touting this, we're always shouting, be yourself, accept yourself for who you are, but we don't accept people for who they are. Now I can't do weird things that were perfectly acceptable when I was a child as an adult, because that would be weird. Do you know how frustrating it is to not be allowed to be weird? Because as an adult now, everybody is monitoring your life. Like, once you make a mistake, you are labeled irresponsible, and it doesn't matter how many times you apologize. It's hard to make a mistake and come back from it. This is why I pity celebrities like a lot, because most of their mistakes are like recorded and posted online, so it's hard for them to get back from it because everybody's going to just start judging them. Then I found out that as an adult, you are always tired. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'm actually like always tired. Whether I walk or not, I just feel this innate tiredness like burning from within me. I just want to stay in my bed and sleep all day. But the problem is, when I am doing nothing, I am still very tired of doing nothing. It's so stressful. One of the worst things about being an adult is that nothing actually prepares you for this. Like, yeah, of course we have school, it teaches us the academic part, and our parents would thankfully teach us the life lessons or so on, but nothing prepares you for all adulthood has to offer. Like, we are all just guessing as we go along. Basically, everything just got harder for adulthood. As a child, I didn't necessarily have to be taught so many things before I was able to pick it up. I would just see someone doing it and be able to, like that, quick, I've picked up on things and everything. Now that I'm an adult, if you teach me something, you have to teach me like almost 20 times before I can actually get like grasp it, and then I have to practice again and again and again and again and again before it's like entrenched in my brain. But once you become adults, you are always going to be an adult. It never changes. There's no pre-adulthood, post-adulthood. No, there's just adult. I know we like to feel ourselves small and we call ourselves young adults. Other one has come. You are an adult till you die. Death is all around us. Okay, we have reached the end of the video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. That is, like the video. And also, if you've not subscribed before, please subscribe. I need more subscribers, please. So Valentine's Day is in a few weeks.
That's why Valentine is coming. Where's your wife?
That's all I'm going to say about the topic. Bye bye.
Listen to me. You have to aspire, to inspire, to prepare. For if you do not aspire, you cannot require. And if you do not require, you cannot get the fire, for which the choir shall sing in the choirs. Yes. And if you do not aspire, or prepare, or require, then you cannot get your fire that will help you burn. Burn! And if you do not burn with your fire, then you will not retire.